How's it going, guys, and welcome to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 13, and we start the episode off with a trip to Vicarage Road to take on Watford. And Watford, another one of those teams where I'd actually expect to be doing a little bit better than they are, both in the game and in real life. Actually, I'm not entirely sure how they're doing in real life, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty poor. But anyway, Watford take the lead just a few minutes in. God only knows how he managed to escape from Ryan Shotton, and no, I am not going to try and pronounce that guy's name because I will fail completely. But yeah, Watford took the lead just 14 minutes in, and then unfortunately Dixon Atuhu, my rocking defensive midfield, takes a really nasty collision. He goes down, and unfortunately he cannot run off his injury. He has got to be replaced, and I can't remember who I brought on at this stage. I think it was it Pedersen? I'm not sure. Was it Pedersen? No, Craig Gibson, the young regen I signed from my youth academy. But yeah, in the 88th minute, Jordan Rhodes came through here, skipped past Hall, played the ball through to Andros Townsend. Eventually, Rhodes. Townsend, there we go, and Almunia stops a man on loan from Spurs. So I blew the real only chance I got in the game, to be honest, to level the game up, and Watford take the win at Vicarage Road by a goal to nil. So really disappointing. Again, it's one of those games where there weren't too many positives and I deserved to lose, but you know, with the one or two chances I got, I really should have put them away. That was one of them in the 90th minute, and unfortunately I couldn't do it. But Dixon Atuhu is going to be out for 4 weeks, which sucks, but Jordan Rhodes is on the road. Get it? Lol, he's on the road. His surname's Rhodes, so yeah, I'm not going to try that again. He's on his way to Juventus for 10 million, so it's a lot of money, and you know, it's going to suck because he's been a great striker, but it's a lot of money, £10 million, you know, it's a lot of money, so I'm perfectly satisfied with that, and hopefully I'll be able to spend all that money on a better striker and get someone in that will be just as good. But this team here wanted some more money for Kim Shin-wook, the 6'5" South Korean striker that I'm a really big fan of. But he's yet to sign a long-term deal, so I was like, come on, man, just let me have him for £2 million. But you'll see what happens in just a moment. But I thought with the £10 million and 800,000 budget I've got now, I can go in for another scout. And you see this guy here, Hee Do-yeon from South Korea. The reason I signed him as opposed to the other scouts is because I am, of course, managing South Korea. So if I can pick up some really decent youth players from South Korea and put them into my club and give them game experience and national caps, they will grow a lot better, I think. So that's why I chose the South Korean scout, and I was really pleased to see him in there. So I don't think I've ever seen a scout from South Korea before. But the following game is against Sheffield Wednesday at Ewood Park, and again, it's one of those games really which was really difficult. We were dominated from the off, and Giles Coke picks up the ball here, but gives the ball away, and watch Scott Dan. That is an amazing through ball. That's one of the best through balls I've ever played on FIFA. He releases Michel Weiser, and a German winger on loan from Bayern Munich keeps his composure and slots the ball past Chris Kirkland. 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers, and in the 70th minute we pick the ball up here. Kazim Richards to Jordan Slew. He releases Kazim Richards. I think he was born in London, now plays internationally for Turkey. Fizzes the ball across the face of goal. There's Michel Weiser for his second goal of the game. 2-0 to Blackburn, and the game was put beyond all reasonable doubt there that we were going to win it. Absolutely delighted with that. But in the 80th minute, Michel Weiser was full of confidence, was on a skilling spree, but he gave the ball away. Chris O'Grady released Gary Medine, who went one-on-one with Robinson. Great challenge by Dan, but that was just calamitous from Shotton. He tried to clear the ball, he got his feet mixed up, took down his man, and unfortunately it was a definite penalty, not going to deny that. And yeah, Gary Medine had the chance to make it 2-1 and give Sheffield Wednesday a glimmer of hope in getting a point from this game, as he smashed the ball past Robinson into the top corner. Actually, I haven't been doing too badly at preventing penalties from going in this series, but yeah, unfortunately Robinson couldn't do anything about that one. But it finishes 2-1. It was nothing but a consolation goal by Gary Medine, and yeah, Blackburn take all 3 points. Sheffield Wednesday go back to their city with nothing. But straight after that game, we get a transfer offer email from Levante. They say they're going to stop pursuing Paul Robinson, which is perfectly fine with me. My scout arrived, which is great. Here's a scouting update from my English scout, which is perfectly cool. There's some pretty decent players in here. I think I signed 1 or 2 of these guys. So yeah, like the scouting's coming really nicely on this series, a lot better than it was last year. I know that for sure, or the last series I should say. But I rejected a couple of these players and signed a couple of them as well. This guy is 153 centimeters yet a goalkeeper. He needs needs to grow some more. But yeah, my scout is available, which is awesome. So I send him out to his country of origin, which is of course South Korea, and hopefully he can pick me up some decent players for club and country. And straight from that, I decided to go into the transfer market once again. We still got £9.8 million to spend, and I decided to go in for this guy, Marcus Henriksen. He's got 89 stamina, and I've said so many times before, when a central midfielder has so much stamina and he's got a high attacking and defensive work rate, I really want to sign him. And yeah, this guy's got all three. He's amazing central midfielder. I can't wait to use him. But yeah, my scout sets up his scouting network, is that it? And this club say they wanted 2.1 million for Kim Shin-wook, so I thought, fine, fuck it, it's just 100 grand more, and I do need someone to replace Jordan Rhodes and Joshua King, because Jordan Slew can't hold the line all on his own. But they say 2.1 million is fine. I am free to discuss a contract with this South Korean striker, and I give him 6 grand a week on a 5-year deal with important first team player status, and try and get him into the club. AZ Alkmaar wanted a bit more money for Marcus Henriksen, so I decided to offer £4.3 million plus Vukovic, because I haven't been using the guy, and hopefully they'll be perfectly fine with that. We'll have to see in the next episode. But as always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for that episode very soon.